Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Dani, and today it's time for the November TBR with M&Ms. If you haven't watched any of my M&Ms TBR yet, I'm going to link in the description the playlist where you see how it evolved to what it is today. Basically, I picked two M&Ms. One is going to be the color on the top and one is going to be the color here on the side, and then whatever crosses is the prompt that I have to use to pick a book. Before we go into the November TBR, let's see how I did in October. In October, I picked these 4 books to read, plus a mood read, which in that video I put One by One by Ruth Ware, but I said that in the middle of the month, if I wanted to read something else, I would include that. So the one that I included for mood read was The Invisible Life of Eddie LaRue. So I read this one. I have not read House of Salt and Sorrows. I started A Woman Alone yesterday, so I'm reading it now. I finished Dune, and I finished This Lie Will Kill You. I'm filming this video in October 24th, so I still have a whole week to go. So I am confident that I will be able to finish A Woman Alone and House of Salt and Sorrows by the end of October, or at least like the beginning of November, so it's fine. I'm not going to punish myself for November. I also wanted to tell you that I have something very exciting planned for December that includes the M&Ms. So if you're not subscribed yet, do subscribe so you do not miss it. Let's talk about November. In November, I want to attempt NaNoWriMo, so I don't want to add too many books and make this too hard on myself. But also there's the Believe-a-thon happening, which is a readathon hosted by Gavin from the channel How to Train Your Gavin. I'm going to leave all the information about that readathon in the description, and it's all about reading middle grade, which I love, so I will try to put middle grades in this TBR because it's going to be easier to get through and it's going to help me with NaNoWriMo, and also I'm going to participate in the readathon at the same time. But we'll see if the M&Ms will agree with me. But let's start. Before we start picking M&Ms, we have to select a new prompt to replace the one that was the last one from last month. I shuffled this more today and hopefully we'll get some different prompts. Black author. Not a new prompt, but I'm not mad about it. Okay, so let's pick the first M&M. Well, let's open the bag of M&Ms. Okay, I will show you what it looks like right now. There are a lot of greens, so maybe we're out of the blue curse and we're in a green curse. But I will try to shake this and mix this a little bit more. Now I'm not gonna look anymore, and we'll see what the M&Ms have for us. The first M&M for the first book is green. That's expected from what we saw. The second M&M for the first prompt is blue. We're not completely out of the blue curse. This is cool. So this prompt is M&M color, which means that I'm going to pick an M&M and I have to match the cover of the book with the M&M color that I pick. I don't have a lot of green books, so we'll see what happens. Green. Okay, there are a lot of greens in this bag. And I have to pick a green book. I'm going to open Goodreads with all the books that I own and like the cover view, so I can look at just all the covers easily. I kind of want to cheat because the UK cover of Hollowpox is green and I'm going to receive Hollowpox in November, so I wanted to pick that, but that's not the edition that I'm going to receive. So let's be fair and not pick that. I'm also coming on NetGalley to see if I have any covers on NetGalley that are green, because I have to get through my NetGalley books. No green covers on NetGalley. So these are all the books that are on my own TBR, so like books that I own that I haven't read yet. So I could pick the second volume of Lock and Key, because I read the first one this month, which would be perfect. I could pick All the Stars and Teeth, also green. Everlast, I'm also wanting to read that so much. The Lies of Locke Lamora also has a lot of green, but we're not doing that this month. Robin Hood has a lot of green also, but it's a pretty big book. There's also this one which I brought from Brazil. You can't see it, but I don't know the name. Brilliance, I think, in English. It's like a sci-fi, YA sci-fi. The Gilded Wolves also would work, but we know what I'm going to pick, right? I said I wanted to make this easier on myself, and I will pick Lock and Key Volume 2. Like I said, I read Volume 1 this month in October, and I really enjoyed it. I watched the TV show and I loved it so much, so I really want to read the whole series. It's very similar, but it's more gory and like creepier, which I'm really liking. There are advantages to both. I still really love the TV show, but this is also really good. They're different, but I'm excited. So this is the first book in my November TBR. Let's replace the prompt. Illustrated. So I'd have to pick a book that has illustrations in it. And the first M&M for the second book is blue. Of course it's blue. We are used to it at this point. There's nothing we can do. The second M&M for the second M&M for the second book is blue again. Oh no. It's Freepik. So I'm going to message Kelsey. She's probably still sleeping because it's Saturday morning, and I know what she's going to pick. Okay, so I messaged her. I don't know if she's going to answer now. If she doesn't answer by the end of this video, I will insert a clip of the book she picked. Otherwise, I'll just tell you in the middle of the video as we go. So I will leave her channel down in the description. It's called Reading with Kelsey. You should definitely check her videos out. And she is a big V. Schwab fan. So I'm like 80% sure that she's going to pick A Darker Shade of Magic for me to read, which I wouldn't be mad about. So let's pick it up. Where is it? I'm like maybe 95% sure that that's what she's going to pick, which I wouldn't mind. So I'm going to put it here, just on the side. The other option that I think she might pick is The Diviners, but I really hope she picks A Darker Shade of Magic because I already read that one now. But we'll see. It's going to be between the two, and maybe if she realizes that I haven't received Hollowpox yet, she will pick that. Should be nice. We'll see. I was right, of course. Kelsey picked A Darker Shade of Magic, so this is also going in my TBR this month. If you haven't heard about it, this is, I think it's YA or new adult, slightly adult maybe, fantasy about a guy called Kel who can move through different Londons, and each London has a color, and he has a special jacket. I don't know much about it. I'm excited. I avoided every spoiler about this one, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so let's keep going. I'm going to put the Freepik card here so we remember that there's another book to come. Oh my god, the leaves are everywhere. Let's replace the prompt. Husband pick. I like that. So if I pick this one, my husband has to pick a book for me. He's also sleeping, so I should pick a better time to film my videos. Okay, so the first M&M for the third prompt is yellow. Nice. The second M&M for the third prompt is green. What is this? Oh, that's cool. It is family pick. Everyone else is picking books for me this month, so my whole plan is out of the window, and we're going to ask my brother to pick a book for me. He also reads a lot. The last book that when I asked him to pick one was in April for his birthday, and he picked 1984, but I have no idea what he's going to pick now. Okay, so I have to, let me message him first. I think he's going to be faster to answer because he was texting me earlier, but I don't think he's going to pick any of the books that I own. I think he's either going to pick A Gentleman in Moscow, which I wasn't expecting to read this month, but it would be cool because I'm curious about that book. Or the other book that he recommended to me a while ago was Exhalation. Am I saying that right? Which is, I think it's short stories, but that would be also cool. I don't know, but maybe he's in the mood for something else lately, and he will pick something that I'm not expecting. So I'm gonna message him right now. So the book that my brother picked for me is a Brazilian book by a Brazilian author. It's this one. It's called, loosely translated, These People. The author is Chico Buarque. And it seems to be a very short book. I'm going to get it on my Kindle because I'm not going to find it here at all. But we'll see how it goes. I have read one of his books before, a long time ago. I don't even remember which book it was. But I don't remember also if I liked it or not. But we'll see how this one goes, and I'll tell you on my wrap-up. Okay, so I'll have to wait for him to answer. But let's put the prompt here so we'll remember. Oh my god, I have 2 more chances of putting my middle grade books in this TBR. Let's see if this is going to happen. Let's replace the prompt. Reread. This is very self-explanatory. If I get this one, I will reread a book. First M&M for the 4th book is blue. The M&M fell, so I'm not going to eat it. And I forgot to put the arrows back, but this is blue, and we'll put this one back. There we go. My hair keeps getting stuck on the leaves. And the second M&M for the 4th prompt is oh my god. Blue again. There are so many green M&Ms here, and still it's the blues that come out. Which makes this TBR even more exciting and at the same time weird. How is this happening? But I got husband pick, which I just put on the board. I'm gonna go check if he's awake. Você sabe alguma coisa desse livro?
Não, eu fui pela...
Okay, so this was very unexpected, but he picked Spellslinger by Sebastian de Castell. I've put this book in another, not in this M&M'S TBR, but in other TBRs in the past, and I haven't gotten to it yet, but I'm really curious about it. And I guess I'm reading it in November. This is a YA fantasy about a boy who has to perform like a magic test, I think, and then his magic doesn't work, and he has to figure that out. That's all I know about it. I know that Jade from JD Ray Reads loves Sebastian de Castell so much, and I also know he's Canadian, so I'm very excited to read this book, and we'll see what I think about it. So at least one of the people picking, I have the book already, and we'll put it here. And now it's the last book. Neither Kelsey nor my brother have answered me yet, so I guess I'm going to have to insert the clips later, but let's replace the prompt. Verb in title, and this was suggested by Barbie England. So if I pick this one, I have to pick a book that has a verb in the title, which is surprisingly difficult. I filtered my spreadsheet with books that have a verb in the title, and there's not a lot of them. The first M&M for the last book is green. Okay, so now I really want to get cat pick, because that would be phenomenal. Just other people and my cats picking a book for me. It would be perfect, but we'll see what happens. Oh my god, my hair keeps getting stuck. The last M&M for the last book is... Whoa! That's not the one that I was going to pick, but it's green. Can we use it? I want to use it. It's the one that wanted to come out of the bag. You saw it. It just flew from the bag. I'm not going to eat it because it fell on the floor as well. That means that they are going to get to pick a book for me. This is so cool. So I have some control in this, at least. I am going to have them pick books that I am interested in reading. So at least there's that. But I'll have to film this clip later also. So there's a lot. No one answered me yet. Why is everyone sleeping? So I'm going to finish this clip. I'm going to go film the cats. And then when I have the answer from Kelsey and from my brother, I'll film another clip and just put it all together in the magic of editing. By this point, you already saw what Kelsey's and my brother's pick are. And you're going to see the cat pick right now. Okay, so the first options that the first cat is going to have to pick is The Humans by Matt Haig. This is like a sci-fi, but more of a contemporary. It's about an alien that comes to Earth and starts to like trying to understand humans, basically. Oh, sorry. You can't pick yet. There's no treat there yet. And it's more of a like commentary on humanity, I guess, but it's supposed to be very funny and like impactful. Then the second one is The Barren Grounds by David A. Robertson. This is a book that came in Alcrate Jr. for October, and it's a middle grade fantasy. It's a portal fantasy about this kids who are part of an indigenous community in Canada, and they get into this portal and they start to learn more about their heritage and all that. And the third one is another middle grade. It's The Polar Bear Explorers Club by Alex Bell. Oh my god. And it's a fantasy about some children who go to the North Pole to explore, I guess. I don't know exactly, but it has to do about it with exploring. I don't know. It's about cold places. Did you pick one yet? You don't want a treat? You want a treat? You do? Yeah. Okay. So, I guess Maple is going to be the first one because she's already here. There's one treat in each book, and we're going to release the beast. Oh my god, she went for the bag of treats. You can't pick this one, you have to pick one of those. No! It's there, you have to pick one of those. She wants the bag. I always give it to her and make her like stand up to get it, so she thinks that I'm going to give her one. Pick one of those. No, turn around. Turn around. There. Oh my god. I don't have one in my hand. Trust your nose. There you go. You can do it. You can do it. You can smell something. There we go. She picked the Polar Bear Explorers Club, and I'm gonna let her eat all of the other treats because that's only fair. So the other cat is going to pick from another 3 books, and between the 2 that they picked is the one that I'm going to select to read. So this is the one that Maple picked. Now let's go to Julieta. I don't have more treats, sorry. Okay, now it's time for Julieta to pick the second book, and between the 2 I'm going to pick the one that I want to read. Here I don't have actual books because I will explain. The first one is If I Disappear by Eliza Jane Brazier. It's a mystery thriller that I have an arc on a galley. It's about a woman who loves to listen to true crime podcasts, and her favorite host of the podcast goes missing, and then she wants to like figure out what happened. The second one is Hollowpox. Please, someone has to pick Hollowpox for me to read. It's the 3rd book in the Nevermore series, and I'm dying to read it. I don't have it yet, but I will in November, so it's here. And the 3rd one is Anna on the Edge by AJ Sass. It's another arc. Yeah, it's already out by now. It was published in October 20th, but I have the arc on a galley as well. It's a middle grade contemporary about figure skater called Anna, and she is like, she doesn't really like girly stuff, let's say. We'll see how that goes in that book, but she meets a transgender boy in the figure skating world. She becomes friends with him, and the next season is going to be princess themed, and she's a little bit uncomfortable with that and just like trying to understand herself and all of that. So I'm very curious to read it as well. And we'll put the treats and see what Julieta is going to pick for me. Okay, let's release the beast. Go. Oh, come on, eat it. You have to eat the treat. She almost picked Hollowpox. Come on, you can do it. Eat one of them. Any of them. She was sleeping. She does not want to play. Julieta. Julieta. Eat one of these. We're just gonna stand there. I'm gonna move this a little bit here, so we'll see if she notices. Pick a treat. Come here. Oh my God. Let's try again. Go. She really doesn't get the point of this game. And Maple is dying to get out of my husband's lap because he's holding her because she wants all the treats. Oh my God. She's eating something she just found on the floor. Oh my God. There's a treat here, one here, and one here. Pick one. Almost. What? Come on. I want you to eat Hollow Pox, but it's okay if you eat any of the others. I won't be mad at you. Okay, so we're going to try to put just normal cat food because I guess she doesn't like this treat. And we'll try again. Oh my God, no, 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 not you, not you. Okay, so I'm going to let Maple pick another one because she's dying here and Julieta went to her own little cave. She really doesn't want to play. So if later I can get Julieta to play, I'll maybe change this, but at least I'll have two from Maple. Oh my God, you're fine. Go. There we go, good girl. No, she didn't eat it. Oh my God, eat it. She's not eating it. I can't believe it. Okay, she really wanted to pick that one. She actively didn't want to pick Hollow Pox. She licked the thing and didn't eat it. But she's smart. She knows which one is the treat and which one is her normal food. Okay, so she picked If I Disappear, which is great because it's an arc and I really want to read it before release. It's going to be released next year, February I think, so I do have a lot of time, but I might as well read it now. So from the two options that I have here, I would definitely pick If I Disappear. So this is what I'm picking for now. If nothing changes by the end of this video, this is the book that's included in my TBR, and I'll put the actual cover of it in the end so you see what it looks like. I hope you had fun. She for sure did. Julieta for sure did not have fun, but it's okay. She's back to sleeping now. I still don't have more than these two, but this is what I'm reading in November. I am going to read Lock and Key Volume 2, Spellslinger by Sebastián de Castell. Oh, Lock and Key is by Joe Hill and Gabriel Rodriguez. Spellslinger, and whatever Kelsey, my brother, and my cats pick for me. Remember to comment to let me know what you thought about all of this. I hope this was entertaining because it was a lot of fun for me, although I'm still waiting to know what I'm going to read. And I guess that makes it even more fun. And also remember to subscribe and to like this video. And thank you so much for joining me. Bye!